So yo, you mind if I do the intro this time? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
For God's sake, I don't want you to, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me try it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you take a shot.
Shit, this is gonna be good. You ready? All right, cool. All right, ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy TyBoogie with my co-host.
No.
You don't like that?
Nah.
Oh, what the?
Let me show you how it's done. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Robbie J. Here with my co-host TyBoogie, aka TyBoogie.
What's good?
Welcome to the Run Boys Fantasy Sports Network. We have an action-packed show lined up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Baseball, basketball, NFL news. There's a big fight happening somewhere. We're going to get you guys covered on everything hot this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button, baby. Thank you for tuning in. We put the link out there before. We haven't really flexed it too hard, but we're going to go ahead and pull a super hard flex right now. In the description section, go ahead and click our Patreon and join the Run Boys family. All investments go back into this podcast. Better stuff for the set, better equipment, cameras, audio, all that stuff. Beer, exactly. More rum. So just wanted to make sure that we went ahead and plugged that link down there at the bottom. Subscribe to our Patreon. Also, check out Thrive Fantasy app on Android and iOS.
Yes,
Place your props, make your bets, win that cash. Don't forget about TixBlitz.com, the official ticket provider of the Run Boys Fantasy Sports Network. We're gonna be utilizing it, taking advantage of it.
Throw in that promo code.
Yep, throw in that promo code RUNBOYS all caps. Alrighty, don't forget to use the all caps. You get 5% off your ticket purchase. And then also, I gotta shout out the homies over at Sportscaster. What's good, Sportscaster?
Always.
Make sure you guys check us out on live on Sportscaster. Before and after some of our favorite games that we live stream, we're gonna give you breakdown, analytics, picks, let you know where to place that cash. You already know.
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, we gotta dive into the show. Baseball news. Spring training is kicked off.
Dude, it's just nice to see somebody hit a baseball again.
Oh yeah, just hearing a whip crack.
Oh man, I got it.
As soon as you hear that crack, it's just
I'm about it. Good to see it. Good to see it. Ready for it to start. Spring training's nice, but let's get into
the real season. Manny Machado, who I will be getting the pleasure of covering at Padres Park May 6th against the Mets.
Nice.
It's pretty interestingly enough, signed a very huge, massive deal. He was the first free agent, the first major free agent off of the market with $300 million over 10 years. Ty, what do you think about this deal from the Padres and Machado?
Kudos to the Padres. They obviously gave him the right pitch, is basically how I would think it.
I like that.
I thought he was going to. Oh, that was good. I didn't even think.
Yeah, the right pitch. Pun intended.
He hit it out of the park.
Intended.
Anyways, I mean, from what I've been told, not told, but heard. I'm sure everyone else has. The White Sox offered him, more money overall. Less years, but more money. And
there was more incentives in the White Sox deal too. The incentives were going to be
that. I mean, have you seen the taxes he's about to get in California? Are you kidding me?
The amount of taxes that Manny Machado was going to be paying is living in the city of San Diego, or if he's going to be living in LA. I know that his wife is a fan of LA. Same with another player's wife that we're going to talk about in a second.
Regardless, it didn't seem like money was the option for him.
No.
That's not what it seemed like. But the Padres don't. I mean, they're a good team. I'm not saying the Padres are the worst team in the league. They've actually got some good young talent, but they're not like a go-to and win. He had a better shot on the Dodgers just walking into the World Series in the playoffs.
Good young talent and a decent farm system that the Padres have too, though. We want to shout out their farm system.
I'm not seeing a big motive. I mean, maybe yes, going there a long-term deal. He wants them to build around him, but he hasn't gone there to win in the next year or two, and it doesn't look like it's for the money. So
yeah, he's not going to win right off the bat. What I like it. And what I like about it, here's what I like about it.
He lives in California.
Aside from that,
that's it.
Aside from the fact that you're in Cali. What I really like about this is that this shows that these smaller market teams, you have the money. You can go out there and you can get a guy. So there's clearly money to blow in the MLB for some of these guys to be going unsigned. For him to go unsigned for as long as he did was almost a travesty. It almost made it look like that free agency was broken.
I mean, I agree. I can't imagine how many offers he's had. Him and Bryce both, it's been seen that they have multiple $300 million offers on the table. So they're just taking their time, I guess, picking and choosing,
Yep.
doing what they want. And I guess the Padres was what he wanted.
He got what he wanted.
Again, I'm thankful. I thought for sure I was seeing him multiple times a year in a White Sox jersey, and I was going to...
I love the move.
I was losing a lot of rum and punching a lot of holes in walls. We're away from that.
Nolan
Congrats
Arenado,
on
though.
the Padres contract.
Yeah, congrats to Machado and the Padres on from Machado to Nolan Arenado.
Yes,
Yep.
that's huge.
Shout out to all of our Rockies fans out there, all the Denver fans out there. We're here in Colorado Springs, so of course we got to cover this one.
I mean, you'd cover it even if you lived
Somewhere else.
This is huge. Arenado is definitely looking to be one of the top 10 players in the league this year. Definitely an MVP contender at the start, at least what you think, candidate at the start of the year, as long as he stays healthy, does what he has to do. He's looking at, 8 years?
8 years.
8 years, so he's locked up good, $255 million.
Yes, sir.
And he's where he needs to be.
Yeah, he's happy to be a Rocky. He got a little emotional and teary-eyed during the presser this morning before spring training, went ahead and kicked off. Happy to have you on the Rockies, and I'm not a Rockies fan personally.
I'm excited to go see you. Definitely going to be hitting some Rockies games this year.
We will be.
Sure.
TixBlitz, the official ticket provider of the Run Boys Fantasy Sports Network.
Yes, sir. Definitely trying to go to some Rockies games, though. Looking forward to having Arenado hit a couple homers.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch a ball, bro. I got the glove already ready.
Yeah.
Speaking of home runs, we got to talk about this star. We got to talk about this guy. Bryce Harper, still going unsigned. Phillies offered him $330 million for 10 years, and he wanted the option of a 3-year option to be able to opt out. Can't have your cake and eat it too, Bryce. You were offered more money than Machado, which is something that we figured that Scott Boras was going to push for in your negotiations. What are your takes on this?
I'm surprised he hasn't gone unsigned. I mean, we've had Machado on the Padres for a little while now. I expected him to sign pretty soon after. I get he wants more money, he wants to be the guy with the most money, whatever. Arenado technically makes the most amount of money per year, though.
Yeah.
With his 2 less years and only $45 million less, he's making more money per year.
The Dodgers did offer him. The Dodgers are supposed to come to the plate with a 7 or 8.
I want to see again. I don't see a motive from Machado going to the Padres. I would like to see a motive from Bryce. I want to see him go somewhere and want to win. I want to see him go to the absolute most amount of money. One of the two. If he wants the money, prove you want the money. Go to whatever team you got to go to. Let them build around you. Make your money. If you want to win, take the pay cut. Not a pay cut, but take $300 million and go win.
I think he just wants to go to a city or a place where he wants to be or feel comfortable. It sounds like California could possibly be that. Sources have said that he wants a California team to make him a serious offer.
Chris Bryant's your best friend, man.
There also is that with Chris Bryant. So a lot going into this, and it sounds like a lot is coming in through Harper's side about what he really, really wants. It sounds like he doesn't really want to play in Philly. The Nationals offered him practically a $300 million deal, and now they're out.
Literally ownership of the Nationals here, Bryce.
Yep, and then they pulled out of that. Yeah, so they've officially announced as of yesterday that they're no longer in the race for Bryce Harper. Harper, you need to make up your mind, bro. That's really all I have to say around that. But other than that, I'm excited for baseball season. I know that you are. Catch us on this channel because we're going to be going live inside of the parks, giving you guys some games and some analysis.
Core Stadium, baby.
Run by run.
Stay tuned. More baseball news coming at you.
Bang, bang.
You already know. All right, Robbie J. Of course, baseball might be just getting into the swing of things, but of course, stop with that. Of course, right in the middle of it right now, basketball's hot. You already know how it is. Just got through the break. Looking to get into playoffs. So, let's mention just a couple of the big things I know that's been going on. LeBron.
I
mean, we might as well start with that. Obviously, some controversy going around the Lakers and LeBron.
100%.
Will you make the playoffs? Why is he playing like nothing matters in the world. What's going on with your boy?
All right, so first off, this is what we're going to call Robbie's rants. All right, LeBron, first off, you need to play some damn defense, my brother.
This wasn't allowed, just so you guys.
You got to play some damn defense, LeBron. What you did against Memphis the other night, absolutely atrocious. To lose against the Pelicans without Anthony Davis? You've got to be kidding me, my guy. You got to be kidding me. I need you to stop being focused on being an A&R for 2 Chainz's new album, More Than an Athlete. And I need you to go ahead and focus on playing some damn basketball. And that's what I need from you, LeBron James. You're causing a lot of problems in the locker room. Okay? I'm covering Lakers Pelicans tonight. Hopefully we pull this win through, and we need to pull this win through. If we don't pull this win through, then I don't know how I'm going to react on tonight's live stream. Let's just say that right now. But with that being said, LeBron James, you need to get out there and play some damn defense. This is one of the moments I'm going to say you need to be focusing on Shut Up and Dribble and Let's Space Jam 2.
Wow, I don't even think I can disagree with anything you said, sadly. That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you, my brother.
Wow. Yeah, I can't agree. I couldn't disagree. Like I said, LeBron, if you guys haven't seen the videos, just not hustling at all for any defense. No rebounds, nothing. If he's not scoring the ball or passing the ball, I mean, it's whatever to him right now. The Lakers are within 5 games, or were. I guess they've been losing now. Were within 5 games of at least getting that last spot for the playoffs. Not looking too hot now. Have a better chance of getting a top 3 pick than making the playoffs.
The fact that I even have to mention that we're trying to hold off Sacramento. I'm using Sacramento and LA in the same sentence, and that hasn't been done since forever, since the early 2000s.
Oscar rap, 2000s shit.
You know, so I mean, I'm highly disappointed. And then on top of that, after the game and after that loss, turns around and creates more issues in the locker room by saying, you know, you guys are here on this LA team, you guys are playing in the wrong team, the wrong city, words of that nature. You know, you're saying that playoff mode, LeBron is activated. I can't tell. Now at the same time, brother, you don't look fully 100% healthy after the groin injury. So I do want to put that out there and cut you a little bit of slack.
He even took extra time after what they said he should.
He should.
A lot of extra time. It's not even like a couple extra days or whatever. Like a whole extra week or 2.
Here's my. Look, to answer your original question, and you're absolutely right about the injury thing. Do we make the playoffs? I don't think that we do this year.
Let me stop our conversation there and ask you then this. If you don't make the playoffs, does that knock LeBron out of being the GOAT? If LeBron has a year where he tanks hardcore, no winning record, no playoffs, nothing good, even if he does well next year and brings in talent.
All right. Here's
Jordan
what it
never had one of those.
Here's
Jordan
what it
never had a trash year.
Exactly.
I mean, what was he, 40-something on the Wizards when they were even talking about him
Kobe
losing?
had some down years, here and there. I mean, but Kobe still had that mentality.
What did 34-year-old Kobe do? And we're talking 34-year-old LeBron? You guys made playoffs with 34-year-old Kobe, and probably less of a team than Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma. I get Lonzo's not in right now, but...
Yeah, I think at that time, I mean, you still regard him as one of the greatest of all time. Because I don't want the LeBron stance to attack me too heavily in the comment section. Make sure you guys are in the comments.
Yes.
But damn, you at least got to start removing him from that conversation and paying a lot more homage to Kobe.
At least putting a chip on his shoulder. I mean, I don't know. I get it's a debate, but this kind of hits it.
This definitely hits that point. Yeah, no, I think it kind of dies down that conversation for sure. I think it makes LeBron stands woosah. And I get that I got King James on the back.
It does prove that he does need help as well. At least in my opinion. It proves that he might have been able to carry a team when he was younger, but he needs some help. It really does.
Most certainly. Shout out to File from New Jersey. But on to James Harden. The streak has ended.
Yeah. 30-point streak has ended. The saddest thing is he did get 28 points. Went 0 of 10 from 3 in the game to lose it.
Nope.
But
such a bad beat. I'm happy that it ended, and I'm pretty sure that he is happy and relieved that it ended. Chris Paul's back and looking well.
He just wants to win. That's the point.
He
already said in the interview after when they asked if it was a blow to him, he said no. He just wants to win. It's whatever. Which is the best thing you could have heard at that moment. You know, if he just had that tear to get them into the playoffs, you know, fired up. If the whole team can turn it on right now, the Rockets could be a tough team.
Rockets, yeah. If anyone's going to give it to the Warriors, it could be them. I mean, they almost did it last year. But we just wanted to touch on that, you know, in regards to just Harden personally. Now, tying into what we're going to go into next, does that kind of bring him down a little bit of on the rankings in terms of MVP talks?
Without the 30-point streak going?
Yeah.
I mean, I will say that at the end of the year, if he had a 30-point streak going of like 40-something, 50 games, and it was going at the last game of the year, obviously you can't look away from that. So yes, it maybe diminishes it a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, it's not like he's not going to probably start this streak over again, like next game.
Yeah.
And he's still I mean, again, he's sharing the ball. He's efficient. Yep. It's not like he's just scoring. So unless Giannis is going to tear it up, I still think James Harden should.
The Greek Freak.
Paul George has been
PG has been tearing it up. But shout out to the Nuggets for winning last night. Another pick that Robbie's got right. Yo, I've only gotten one pick wrong in the last week and a half, and it was Lakers Pelicans. So I'm coming into tonight's live stream with a vengeance. Speaking of live streams, playoff push is coming up. We want to make sure that we highlight that for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. We got you guys on all the breakdowns. It's going to be setting you up, you know, really nice for the NBA playoffs. Make sure you guys tune in for all of that action.
Right? Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. At least going to get a full episode going of teams that could make it. I mean, on the bubble, the Nets are looking crazy good
sick
right now.
Kings are sick.
What is that? Like, if D'Angelo Russell makes the playoffs and LeBron doesn't, are you kidding?
Love it. But plenty more to come, ladies and gentlemen.
I already know what it do.
And in NFL news, there's been a little bit of movement lately. Robbie Gould placed on a franchise tag.
God.
Crabtree released by the Baltimore Ravens.
Really?
Sir, yes, sir. Nick Foles ended up having to move on from Philadelphia.
Is he a Jag yet?
We'll find out soon to come.
Not yet.
Brandon Marshall released by the Broncos.
Wow.
Yep, linebacker out there for your linebacker needs.
Okay.
Clay Matthews and Randall Cobb are both going to be testing out the free agent market. A chance for those Bears to be able to mess with the Packers.
The pack attack going down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
break Rodgers one more time.
And then finally,
don't air that.
For the New York Giants, shout out to Entertainment Talk and Sports because you're going to love this one. It sounds like Eli might be back in New York in the Big Blue. I still think they should go for a quarterback, though.
I bet they will. I bet they still will. I bet he comes back one more year so that they let him retire in peace.
100%, 100%. And then one final update in NFL news. You know that we had to mention it. Robert Kraft, one of the only 25 members. Yes, we're talking about the Robert Kraft situation. Robert Kraft, one of the only 25 members in that prostitution ring, sexual trafficking ring thing that was happening, to be facing 2 counts of soliciting prostitution versus just 1. So a little bit of difference there for the billionaire.
He enjoyed the first one enough that he was like, you know what?
So per source, he slid her 100 just for a shot ahead. From the sounds of it, he did not know.
What percent of his bank account is that? 0.0000001? Like
exactly. There's a lot of different. This story is interesting. We'll be covering it, but this story
old ass. Why? That's not worth $100.
I don't think that with this story. I don't think that he knew about the behind the scenes operations of this spa in Jupiter, Florida. But also with that, you know, he did lose his wife, you know, to cancer. Back in 2011.
Doesn't he have like a 39-year-old smoking hot wife now, though?
Can you blame the man for trying to get some head, though? It's just head.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, there's a lot going on with this.
We're gonna win the Super Bowl, honey. Here you go. What's up?
You should have went to Vegas.
They don't talk in Vegas, bro.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unless it's on Snapchat. And then it's only there for 24 hours. But other than that, we have some big announcements here on the Run Boys Fantasy Sports Network. Saturday, March 2nd, let's get ready to rumble! UFC 235, John Bones Jones against Smith. Lawler's also coming back to the ring. Cody Gerhardt's coming back to the ring. It's going to be a... Tyrod Woodley's coming back to the ring. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome fight. I'm going to be live streaming that fight. Ground for pound, hit for hit, submission for submission.
Let's do it.
I got you guys covered on March 2nd. Also, during that stream, we're going to unleash a special hashtag that you guys are going to have to invade our comment section with. I'm going to be giving away, I was going to do 2. I've now decided to up it to 3. I'm going to be giving away 3 Rum Boys hats, 3 Rum Boys snapbacks. So make sure you guys get in that stream so that you guys can win and represent your favorite sports channel on YouTube, baby. Yeah. And then also, I do have Pelicans and Lakers Part 2 going down tonight, the 27th.
Who you got, real quick?
I want the Lakers to win. AD could be coming back, and
Who
if
you
AD is
got?
on the
Who
floor,
you got?
Lakers.
Idiot.
I'm taking my Lakers. We'll see. I'm gonna be live streaming the game tonight. Y'all gonna be in the chat with me. You know we lit. But now, time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment.
I guess the Lakers do have to prove to Anthony.
We gotta
Davis
prove
they're not trash.
We got it tonight.
The Lakers
We got
Lakers have to win it, otherwise.
We've had two L's in a row. We need a W. That's part of why I'm picking them. But time for our favorite segment, ladies and gentlemen. Why the rum is always gone. Hashtag why the rum is always gone. Oh, you're already done. So I guess I'm actually going to go first and I'll finish mine while you do yours. So my reason why the rum is always gone is Johnny Manziel getting...
Will you throw 4 touchdowns?
What, CFL? Oh, his Cleveland days?
No. You throw 4 picks? What do you do? What Johnny Manziel do now, huh?
He threw a pick, all right. He messed around and went on a podcast, kind of similar to our podcast. I don't have that exact podcast right now. But yeah, Manziel, come through. You ain't doing nothing now. But is not going to be playing in the CFL. That was a bad pitch. But it's not going to be in the CFL. It's looking like because he went on a podcast and stated that he would like to maybe look at the AAF or XFL come 2020.
I'm surprised he hasn't left yet already. As soon as that league started.
Exactly. He should have been dipped out of the Canadian Football League. But yeah, so
likes it up there, eh?
Shout out to the Waterboy Report up in Toronto. Thank you, Waterboy Report, for showing a lot of support. But that's mine. My
That's not
reason.
bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Mine might be low. So I'm not trying to throw any shade here. Not any more shade than what Milwaukee's already done. But
Fire Festival.
Ja Rule was the halftime performer at a recent game, and nobody in Milwaukee was feeling it. Crowd or players. The players started warming up like 10% of the way through his set. Did not care.
They didn't.
It was rough.
He went to have his track played. He was like, so yo, it's 90s night and they brought out a 2000 artist. And then like the music was supposed to play. He's like, let's get it. And then it was just dead silent. He was like, oh, guess not.
It was bad.
Just like you did Fire Festival, it was murder. It was complete murder, Ja. They trolled the hell out of you. It was great. The tweets, the Instagram videos, I loved every bit of it. Thank you, Ja Rule, for being just a NBA meme for a night in Milwaukee.
Thank you, Milwaukee, for doing that.
They Fire Festival the hell out of him.
They're like, who the hell is this guy? Like, what?
I think that it was in purpose. I think that Audio Tech intentionally did that, bro. I think he
50 Cent called.
50 Cent called?
50 Cent called.
Shout out to you, 50. Get the strap.
Regardless, back to sports. Thank you. I think that's all we had, though.
That is definitely all we have.
Sports, but
ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you guys for joining us. It's been an amazing show. Like I said in the beginning, action-packed from baseball, basketball, NFL. We got a fight popping off. Oh, shout out to you guys for the 4K views. 700 subscribers.
Ooh.
Woo, we so close to that 1K. Hashtag road to 1K. Keep showing us a lot of love, and we greatly appreciate you guys. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. And all the rum boys and girls, what it do. El Capitan is out, baby. El Capitan. El Capitan, damn it. Cut. Go to my trailer.